this was a continuation of that meeting. And not it being 2 meetings. Okay, so let's pin this and get this out of the way. All right. Here we are. So, can you guys? What do you guys see? Have you seen this? We'll get this someplace where we can actually see the whole thing and hear the whole thing. So, Zoom at home. How much of this can you see?
We can see some
most of
audio.
it.
Okay, yeah, we're looking good. You guys can see pretty good. Okay, so watch out for this cord. This cord is lethal. Nobody's going to eat a laptop or a webcam, right? Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to rough out the rafters. We've got 9 rafters. What's left over is going to be blocks. So let me grab a tape measure. You got a tape measure? And a pencil.
Flavio is tooled up.
What's that? Who's talking to Flavio?
Flavio is tooled up.
Yeah, Flavio's tooled up. You got that right. Where's the volume? This is right. So can you guys hear okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Can they see everything on the video right now? I can't really tell.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Can you face the laptop towards me so that I can see what's going on with the video?
How's that? How's that?
Yeah, that's good. I can see.
Good.
That way I can tell what I'm pointing at.
So what we want to do is rough out the rafters. We're going to be 10 foot plus. We're going to figure that out in a minute. And then we can chop. We can start chopping things. So, first off, it's 9 degrees, which I figured. On paper. Should be. Would be I gotta get this set at 9 degrees. And I want to get a level. Does somebody give me a level or torpedo level out of the shot? You know where they are? This is your template. You like it? These are always kind of tough because you see that? See the wing nut? It's above that. Wow. So unless you make it loose. That's why this is working. Yeah, that one. And then there's a couple of torpedoes that I might get. Let's see. This one, of course. It's working well enough. Okay, let's find out if this really is 90 degrees, 9 degrees. That would be important. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it reached. Ah. Where's that other one? Wow. All right, well, that ain't 9 degrees. That's like half a 9 degrees. That's 4.5. It shouldn't be 4.5. So I've got something wrong here, which is what I hate about leading you guys through my process, my thought processes, just in case I'm not quite there. So let's put this back on there, like so. And then we'll do this. This is the mock-up we want. We give ourselves a plumb line. Right here. Yeah, see, I don't think that was the angle of the dangle. And that's dead plumb. You know what? In my door pocket of my car, driver's door pocket, there's a flashlight. Please.
He needs a special flashlight.
Yeah, 1100 candle power monster light. And by the way, if you're gonna be buying levels, this is a torpedo. That brand, Stabila, that's what you want to buy. It's the Festo of levels. Right. So this should be it. This should be it. Right on the money. Right there. And that should be. That should be 9 degrees. All right, let's see if it is. A speed square would be good too. Grab me one. Yeah. Please. Use this to rough out rough cut, because these guys are 20s, right? Okay, what did I do with your tape?
Yeah, right there.
Pretty sure you got it. Yep. 20 foot is. That's good. That's good. Good for now. Good for now. I want to get that. What did I send? What did I send after a speed score?
Mhm.
No, not here yet.
Man, Rodney, you weren't kidding about those Stabilas. A torpedo level ranges from $40 to $100.
Say it again, please.
You weren't kidding about the price of those Stabila levels. The torpedo level ranges from 40 to
How much for
100.
the torpedo for the Stabila?
They're $40 to $100.
Yeah, but not for not for the torpedo.
Yeah, the torpedo. They start at 40 and they go up to 100, depending on which one you get.
Jeez, that is.
Isn't that crazy? $100 for a torpedo level.
Pricier than I thought it was.
Yeah, but don't they make them like electronic too? And it tells you the exact degree.
Do they?
Yeah.
The Stabila make
Yeah.
electronic
I
level?
don't know.
They do. I don't think they do. But
That's not one of them.
okay, so there's 0. You guys all know what this is?
Circle.
It's a circle, yeah. It's a plastic circle with a bunch of hash marks on it. It's a protractor. And it will find or help you draw angles. 0. And there it is, man. Can you zoom on this for me?
Yeah.
There I am on my line. There's a square line. There's my angle. There's 0 and there's 9. There's 10 and there's 9. So it's 9 degrees. You know, I check myself several times throughout the day. It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so it's definitely 9 degrees, and this guy is set at it, which I like. I'm going to set this guy at it too. So 2 of them. Set at 9. That's how we're going to cut our this goes.
Oh, you muted.
Are we still muted, Claire?
Nope, all good.
Okay. And this one will be. One angle, giving us a plumb cut. Right? Right. So. Figure that ratio. I'm gonna figure that ratio. Okay, let's do this. Here's how we'll do it. Let's pretend. Not find this speed score. Fuck.
Yeah, he's gonna go in there and he's gonna find it first
He's
time.
gonna pull that classic Mexican dad shit. He's gonna beat your ass.
No, that's No, every like- dad.
I swear to God, we look like in every drawer, bro.
And then my mom walks in, she takes like 5 seconds to find it.
That's what's gonna happen. It's just like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
something
shit out
with like,
Like it was right there, right where you left it.
yeah. Yeah, I swear to God, I told you.
Right where you left it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is just do a demo on, let's say, at that plumb cut with 9 degrees, we'll pull from here. I'm gonna make a mark at 8 feet. So we were pulling rough cuttings. This would be good. Pull from there. Right, and if our 10 footer.
When did it
Picture this.
stop and start again?
Not 8 to 10 feet.
Right.
Make a mark at 8. Okay, and then at 8. You getting this, Tyler, or whoever's videoing?
Yep, it's a little out of, no, it's in focus now.
And this guy's plumb cut is like that. So. It's not, it isn't bigger than 10 feet, right? Because it starts out long at this end, and then it's cut shorter. Long at this end, and cut shorter with our plumb cut. That gonna be a square cut.
Does not hold focus.
I'm losing my mind. Well, what's left? All right. That's not true at all. That thing's that way. Yeah. So it's longer at the bottom.
Yeah, try clicking it on.
It's
now.
definitely longer at the bottom. All right. Hold me on. What is it?
Got it, you're the official refocuser. Just do that whenever it goes out of focus.
Hold me on 1 inch right there. Got me? 1 inch? 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch. I'm gonna go to 7 feet. And then plumb cut. That's definitely a plumb cut, right?
Yeah.
We put a level up there and made it plumb. This guy will go this way. for a plumb cut. Won't it? What?
You were make this cut first and then flip it, measure from the longer side and then get the angle from that side.
Is that it? I should go lay it out like this, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? It's not laid
It
out.
might be the opposite angle, that's why I started over there.
Oh, yeah. From the bottom.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying, maybe if you do the cut first
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
measure
yeah,
from the
yeah,
long
yeah,
side.
yeah. It's from the bottom. From the bottom. That makes all the sense in the world now. I don't know if anybody got that, but, okay. So. Right here.
So that would be the longer side.
Yeah, that's the long. So if we're cutting these square, right? Hold me on the one right there.
Goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7'5". That's quite a bit longer than 7 feet, right? Is that Trent?
Oh, just, I made it.
Dude, you're right. Let me take those glasses off. Wow. That
How's
would
it
be a good
going?
Halloween costume. So it's 5 inches. It's in a 7-footer. It should be the same ratio. Right, so by taking this rafter on up on a 9-degree angle, we've increased a 10-footer.
Tolerable.
It needs to be 10.5 to have plumb cuts on it.
Okay.
As demonstrated by the fact that we just pulled. Hold me on one. Hold me on one, because that's the long, right? Yeah. Actually, come down here. Come down there. Okay. And then
We'll stay on the one still?
yeah, that's good. That's good. Did I give myself a? Did I give myself? No, it's this one. This is the one, right? Isn't that the one?
The thicker one, I believe.
No, this is the one. This is the 7-footer. That's a 7-footer. So there's 7-footer. 7 foot. There's, if we cut it square, which we're going to, for starters. Let's do 7 foot from there. You just told me. There's 7 feet. This is backyard backyard, guys, but. So hold me on that square line on the, which would be the long part of the cut. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Not burning one. Not burning one? Good. Hold me on that? Yeah, square part? Square part. That part. Yep. I was like that. And that's the long part, right?
Yep.
And that would be the long part. Okay. We're gonna start roughing them out. We're gonna rough them out at 10-3, and then what's left. So we need a couple of horses. So move that guy back, set us up some horses right there, and we can start putting some of this 2x on. No, it'd be the same ratio. It's not gonna be 5 inches. We went to the wrong one. That 9 degrees is gonna be barely above.
Sorry, bro, that was not. We can move it over.
This one. Yeah. Square one. Okay. Yeah, so it's really simple. It's still
Yeah, we'll do that on the side. So we're doing block sets. So just like capping off that extra width. And then do the front sets and the on site.
the long is at the bottom.
In case they're throwing.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Running.
Here. The long is at the top, right?
Yeah. We're not.
So, yeah.
What's that?
They're gonna be the same. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of. Just one of those things.
I didn't want to say that.
No, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you didn't. Now I'm glad you did. Yeah, so get a couple of those guys up there for us. We'll start roughing them.
Rodney,
Yes.
do you want the camera here or there? Move them all the way. Okay, Gadiel, I'm gonna need to move this out of here.
Move that piece of plywood so we can get by.
You want?
I have it now. I was over here.
Let's start moving this way.
It's me.
Nice glasses. Are those special to see in the dark or something?
How do you have it is good. Just so I can, as long as I can see what I'm focusing on, I'm
We're
good.
gonna go ahead and we're gonna go 10-2, just so we can cut them exact. And cut out any bad ends. Yeah. So let's go down here and do this first. We'll take a speed square.
I don't want to fucking
That's a good idea.
Get trapped.
yeah, hell no. Should we move this one?
That's good.
Well, because you can see it on screen.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. People are gonna stare into the abyss. And we'll be able to look back. And I'll be fine. No, hold on. I have to.
Yeah, so we're getting, we have the luxury cutting off knots, cutting off line on the ends, cutting off any checks. So we can get really nice looking rafters. So that's what we want to do. All right, see, but would you guys not stand on these because we're gonna get footprints all around. I don't want to stand off. Rather not stand them off. Yeah, good idea. What to do with that? Okay, so 10-2. I think I like 10-2. I think 10 feet's gonna be it, right? But I want to give us a little room because we're going to cut these precisely on the chop saw. We're going to cut them so they are all exactly the same. We're not going to go to straight on and get them up. No, we're going to take a big chance. Take a big chance. We've got the room, so I'm going to go 10-2. Two and two, 10-2. Okay. 10-2. Get through that crap. Okay, and now what that's going to leave us for the most part, because we cut off different amounts, right? So we've got 9 and change. So that's going to give me at least 4 blocks. So if that's what happened, I need 9 rafters. So out of this, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So we're going to need to get one of these. We're going to have to get 2 10s out of it. We got kind of screwed on this on the way they gave us the material.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, we need to find the best looking one. But I haven't cut. I've already cut those. Those are already out of the picture.
I took one and cut it up for you. Ron.
What's that? This one looks really good. How's that end look?
Not great.
Let's see.
Not bad though. It's not cracked. Not bad.
Yeah, we'll be right on that one. Let's see. Of the others, let's see what we got. Let's look at this one. That's not as good. It's not symmetrical. Move this one over. This guy here. Yes, that's a pretty good looking one there, actually. Is it chewed up on the end?
Over here, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, what we're gonna do, this one's gonna be 2 rafters we're gonna cut, right? Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna be fine, so I think they're so let's go ahead and put this one up. This is what we're gonna use, right? Double? Yep. Yep. One. Two. We'll go and put this in. We're not going to put this in. This one has that, right? This one can be. Show this, right? This is the one that's going to be double cam. Let's cut this one out and get this one set. Got a bunch of stuff I want to get rid of, which I can't. Nine wraps. This one first, and then we're gonna need to make a pile of these. What we'll do is we'll start stacking them here. We'll find these stickers, put them on top of that, and we'll start piling them here because we're gonna be handing them over, chopping them.
You want this to be your school drums? Why don't we just-
Yeah, that's what I want to do. This is their double, right? No, this one. Watch out. Speed square. Wait, don't put those there yet. You're not gonna put them there till I cut them. Yeah, they're, and this is the double, correct? Correct. I got 10 foot 1.5, so I need 20 foot 1.5, so 10 foot and 3/4. We're gonna put that. Okay, so. Okay, so a couple of 10-footers, those are 2 wrappers. There. And those want to go there. This one wants to go back up on here.
I don't want to make that a conflict.
No. We're gonna get it cut out the chops.
And now what do you use the pump heads to do less than 50? Now what do you use the pump heads to do less than 50?
Exactly.
Sure.
No, the exact same thing. This. Let's see if we're gonna do that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna cut these guys 10 too. Somebody see what I did?
There's one there, but where's the black one?
It's probably underneath. Okay, it's- yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at these individually because we're making one part of this is going to be a rafter. Okay, I like it. And the good news is we only have 9 rafters altogether.
Some of them are 10 and then these are going to be 10 too. Or are they
They're
different?
just roughed. They're just roughed out. We're going to wind up being exactly 10. But I'm roughing them out in case we got to avoid anything. So 10 to, and then what that leaves us for this guy is enough room for, again, 4 blocks, maybe 5. What are you looking for when you start going forward? Flat and straight. This is kind of a drag, but it's okay. We're gonna make that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good looking order.
Okay, so this is, we're gonna call this. What do we call this? Number one. Number two. Number three. Oh, this is a beauty. Let's just watch yourself. Just make sure it doesn't fall over on you. Turn it over. Okay, go and pick it up for me. Put it on. There you go. Okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't using my head when Kevin said, "Oh, we give you all 20s, blah, blah, blah." I go, yeah, okay, okay.
What? 2 by 6?
No, we'll have just actually right now.
Because we need a lot for blocking too, right?
Yeah, we need blocking, we need freeze blocks, which we're gonna rip. We're gonna rip the freeze blocks with a 90-degree angle. Four, three, right? 1 and 2. Okay, let's cut these and get them out of the way.
Where you rip the blocks.
Oh, I read this. Okay, so this I don't want to bind, so you're gonna need to support me. Come over here. Just support it. So, yeah, no, that's not a ref.
Oh, right.
That's block. So that needs to go somewhere else. So just lean it up here. Yeah, lean it, right there. Perfect. That's wrapper number 3. Number 4. I should say number 4 because this is number 3. Okay. Couple of blocks. Lift up. So that's our number 4 wrapper. There's some blocks. So make sure the blocks don't get mixed up with the wrappers. Go down on the. All right, that pinch you? Nope. Good. Didn't mean to. Sorry. Almost pinching you. Let's go ahead and mark this one, but let's go ahead and cite them all. Let's cite them all. We'll do them all. Measure the cut. So we're on 4. This will be rafter 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many rafters are there? 9. I like this one. This one. That would be good. That would be good. He got us some nice looking stuff, which is good. What? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't I?
Yes.
It's like, wow, there's already marked there. Oh, wow, there's already marked there. Oh, wow, there's already marked there. Oh, this is number. Did we do 1 or 9 or did I follow 1 or 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't care. I'm gonna pick the 2 best ones. Those numbers will go away. I've got them all marked. That one's short because it's short. Okay, there we go. Rough them out. Rough them out, make them handleable. Rafter. Lock it. Nothing's in there. It's the physics of what you guys are doing. I know you're not doing it on purpose, but. Raptor, lock. Any kind of lock. Raptor, lock. Lastly, let me have a block.
One of these.
It'll be a hard one. Yeah. Cut all these within 90 degrees. Just a little double. Just a little off. Not gonna do that. No. You set that in 90 degrees. And then a nice clean cut, and cleaner than we could make. Let me see my first one. All right. Gonna need power to this. And then let's go ahead and turn this around. So hand me out, how many rafters?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will have to support me out here. You guys have to support me out here. Get on that side of it. rather than straddle, like this, you're kind of off balance. Towards the end is where you want to get it. Okay, okay, so it's 10-2. What I'm going to do is cut this one as though this were long, right? So as though we're cutting just like this. So I know that this thing needs to be cut. Why does everybody come over here? Can you come over here, Tyler? Can you come this way?
I'm running low on cable space. I actually don't know if I can.
You could turn this around, but yeah, just see if you can. Yeah, you can make it. You can make it.
Oh yeah, I can move that. I'll definitely have enough.
Okay, so come on over, everybody. Help. Yeah, oh, the altitude tables are happening.
David.
But if you can see this, if you can.
I can't.
Get
There's
down
these
there,
in the
get
way.
down.
Oh.
Down over here. Like that. Okay, all right, so this is a chop saw. It's actually a compound miter saw, a sliding table compound miter saw. It has positive stops, sliding table compound miter saw, and it has the blade slides. And it'll cut, has positive stops to cut on the miter at 45, 30, 22.5, I think 31.5 to cut crown molding on the flat. Somebody's not listening to me. And it also will bevel. It bevels right here. This releases it to bevel. So that bevels it, right? And you can actually bevel it both sides. It has positive stops as well, because there's plenty of times that you need to do compound miters, but it has a positive stop at 0. Come on, 0. Zero. All right, that should lock in. That locks that in. So we want to cut at 0. We're not cutting any compound miters. We are cutting miters though. We're cutting angles on the board. We're going to start out. These are hand me a tape. I think these are our 10-2 varieties. I think. Yeah, these are our 10-2 varieties. I'm looking at either or not.
The 10-foot ones are gonna be the last two.
The last two, right? Okay. So we want to avoid that. So where's my so like I said, we're gonna cut these. So this one will be cut like that, and that one will be cut like that, right? Just so we're all clear. We want to miss that knot, miss that very hard spot there. So this first one we'll cut there. Now we got 10-2 to play with, and we're only taking literally a ½ inch off. So it gives us another 1.5 inches to play down there, play around with. So we're gonna make our first cut. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set this guy to the 9 degrees. So you guys need to see this because some of you don't know what a compound miter saw does. I know some of you don't. Some of you do, but I venture to say some of you absolutely do not. So here's what a compound miter saw does. In its positive stops, you still don't want to just depend on, oh, by the way, to release it from anywhere, you have to pull that up. Right? And Hitachi, by the way, is, if you're going to spend the money and you have the money, get it Hitachi. They made the first ones, the 8-inch ones, before they came out with a 10. Now they have a 12 as well. And they are the best. They really are. Okay, so you got to depress that to release it, and then you can start moving it. And by the way, when you're at 0 at any positive stop, you need to crank it down. Now it can't move. Even if you release it, it can't move. If you inadvertently release it, you can't move it. So you release that part to get you off the positive stop. And there's 10 degrees. See that 10 degrees? Except we're not going that way. We're going this way. So we want 10 degrees that way. There's 10. Except we want 9. And there's 9 degrees right there. Now it's not a positive stop. I'm going to lock it in like that. Just like that. Right? 9 degrees. So what's really important is this big guy's up against the fence. I don't know why. All right, we're gonna do it like this. This will be fine. This will be fine. We probably should be cutting from that direction, but we'll go ahead and start like this and we'll see how it works out. Okay? Because I'm not left-handed.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay?
You want to do it the other way instead?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay.
This will work. Make sure I'm down flat, which I'm not. I'm up a little bit, and I don't know why.
Look, yes, you guys have to lift it up from that side a little
Can
bit.
you lift up a little bit? Yeah,
That's better.
yeah, so let's do this.
I know. Are those rollers adjustable up and down?
Yeah. But now it is, right? Now it's touching the roller. Let's see if it's making contact. Let's see if it's making contact. Nope, it's not. So we're gonna get it up a little bit. So go ahead and lift it up. Lift it up off the roller, and I'm gonna adjust the roller a little bit higher. On the roller. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good right there. Okay, I like that. I like that. We're gonna miss. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Now that's, you can't, it's hard to get a cut. Not clean. So that's why we're doing it with this. Now we're gonna measure for 10 feet. 10 feet, because the roofing is 10 feet. It's gonna flush out there, put me on there. This guy. Okay, am I on the end? I'm holding it on the end, right? On the high part?
Yep.
Yeah. 10 feet. Now. That's what this guy's gotta do. Like that, up like that, and then my plumb cut.
Yeah, that's right. That's wrong. Yeah,
That's wrong, right?
That's wrong, yeah.
Yeah,
This is right.
That's right.
Yeah, so when that comes up like that, that brings that into plumb. And that into plumb, correct? Yeah, we're gonna flip it around. And actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide it on down. Back for a little bit. Now, especially since you've seen that, yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect.
Now you're gonna have to adjust that one.
You might have to adjust the roller. Let's get you.
Don't like that, that's, yeah.
get you over that way. Yeah, like that.
Not too much. Already adjusted it.
You did?
I can go lower if you want.
No, I think this is good. Well, yeah, go lower.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit lower.
How's that?
That's making good contact there.
I can go lower.
No, it's good. It's perfect. Perfect. All right, somebody hold me that. Hold that. Okay, and this is the way we really like to get the cut to get really accurate. Now, if I had all the time in the world, which is some cases I do, I would set up a stop for this. Cut that 9, that 9 degrees on this end, right? And then at this end, I would have an auxiliary table. I'd have another 2x or something to put some kind of a stop on.
Mark out the measurement that you want.
So so we cut one, we'd set the stop. We'd take the next one, we cut the 9 on it, we'd run it down to the stop, we'd cut it. This one, put the 9 degree on it, run it down. So as long as you're blowing out the sawdust that can accumulate at your stop, as long as you make a line on your sub table, so you can check and make sure you haven't banged your stop out, then every board will be exactly the same. Yeah, good idea. Every board will be exactly the same.
What would you use to secure it? Would you use a clamp?
Clamps, screws, whatever I had.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably, I'd cut a piece of plywood or 2x and drop it as a temporary support down there. But for 9 rafters, Mike, if I was cutting 20 rafters or 30 rafters or 50 rafters, that's the way I'd probably really want to do it. But then that's the problem with me, see, is that no framer in their right mind would take the time to do this. It just doesn't pay. They're way faster than this. So I'm showing you this way because, I'm a cabinet maker. And that's the way I build things, like a cabinet, which is why my guys would never let me frame. Just get away. Let us frame it. Just get the hell away. So let's double check this. Okay. So I like it. The plumb cups are definitely right. And if we put a 10-foot, hold on, the very end. Yeah, up on top. Up on top. Top. Yes. Just like that. We put a 10-foot sheet on there. That just doesn't get any more like 10 feet on that. So it'll be dead right. So let's do all 9 of them exactly like that. That one's done. So let's put that
over there on the horses.
Put that somewhere, on the horses. That one's done. Now, what about that? What's that one there? That's a rafter there too.
Put it over there on the horses.
Yeah, that's a rafter too, right?
Yeah, this is.
No, that's a block.
that's a block.
Okay, so hang that. Let's not get these mixed up. Stand the blocks up. This is definitely a rafter, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. How you doing, Tyler? You getting this good? Yep. Good. Yeah, good. And you can back up now. Now I just wanted to see. I wanted to see that Vermeer scale. So you can back up now, Tyler, and get more of the. You can pan the whole thing what we're doing. Yeah, we shouldn't need this. Oh, this is the last thing. Where's that rafter we just cut? Right over here. So we dialed that in at 9. I said this was 9 based on my big scale drawing for myself and my protractor, and then laying it out full scale here with my protractor. Oh! Where's Tyler? Tyler,
Hi.
come on. Yeah, see this, buddy. Ready?
Yay.
And then over here, we flip it over and,
Oh, no.
1 degrees it is, Mambo. That's all right. You'll never know.
What's that tool called?
It's called adjustable. This is called adjustable bevel square. Adjustable bevel square. Okay, we only have 2 more rafters to cut.
Is the edge sharp like a knife or is it?
So just for a second, because it's 810, you guys, listen up for a second. We'll cut all 9 rafters and then we're gonna clean up. Okay, because I'm not rushing to do it Saturday, because we're not doing it Saturday. Period. So our next class, we'll have the rafters cut. We'll do birds mouths. We'll do routing. We'll get all the prep done so we can virtually put this together.
You do want to do the bird mouth sheet?
Pardon me?
You do want to do the bird mouth sheet?
Oh yeah, we're gonna take rafters 1 and 9.
Oh.
Use our templates, birds mouth those. So we know that our ends will be right, and then in the middle we're gonna wait on site just to make sure we don't have. You guys the camera on me?
Yeah.
Camera on me? So picture that, right? We have 2 parallel lines and we're putting rafters on, which have to be completely perpendicular. And if we take with our template, right, we cut 1 and 9, and fix that one. and fix that one loosely anyway, and they fit. If there's any of this or this in those, we could be screwed. So we'll cut those as we throw the tape on. But what I thought was really cool, I don't know if I told you guys about this, but if you remember how the steel square works, you come up with what your pitch is, right? And in this case, ours was 2 and 12. And you read the scale on a multiplier per foot. And so our multiplier worked out to 1/8 of an inch of my scale drawing. So given it was the scale drawing, I went with the multiplier. So instead of 51 1 1/4 from bird's mouth corner to bird's mouth corner, which would be the outside edge of the 6x10 to the inside edge of the 6x10. That's bird's mouth corner to bird's mouth corner. My scale drawing worked out at 5 foot 1 1/4. And that's in 1 inch scale. Because remember, you couldn't see it that big, right? And so when I did it on the rafter scale, on the framing square, with the multiplier, I went to 2 and 12, 1 under the 2, and it gave me the multiplier, and that multiplier times 5 came out to 61 3/8 inches. So I was only 1/8 off. So I went to 61 3/8. So mathematically, figuring it out on paper, it should work great. But you know what? The best laid plans. Mice and men oftentimes go astray. So right now, I'm going to cut another 9 degrees. Get that up against the fence. That looks good. We got those rollers good. It's good and flat, right? Yeah. And we got plenty of room to play with. We'll take this right to the edge, like that. Okay, here we go.
They're all plugged in.
Okay. Is there a shorter cord? You know what?
Yeah, that
Give me
yellow
that
one.
yellow one, because we have voltage drop. This cord, this is.
Yeah,
So by the way, voltage drop is a real thing. The longer you're away, how about looking? The longer you're away from your source of electricity, the further you are, the more voltage drop. So that at one point it can really affect you too.
that's not what
Can we guys along for me?
That also work with like how thick you need your wire.
Yeah, it is. You want at least number 14, 12 is better, 10 is better than that, 8's better than that. So thicker the gauge, right? The lower the gauge, the bigger the diameter of the wire, the more juice it can carry, the less voltage. So when you have 100-foot cords, they should be number 10. Gate and a long driveway, that's good. So on in. And hold me right on the end. Like that. Good, perfect. More. 10 feet, right? Yep. Back flat. Go square. This goes like this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we ball. Bob's your uncle.
I know, bro.
All right.
I gotta get myself.
Okay,
It comes in clutch.
that way. Too much, too much.
It's in the air.
What's in the air? No, where's in the air?
I saw it in the air over here.
Look, you see it in the air now?
A little bit, but
No, that's not. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it drops over. See, I'm seeing it flat here. So
is that why?
I'm good with that. And then the other thing is, think about this. This is the plumb cuts on the rafters. If they're slightly off in any way, shape, or form, it will not affect how this thing goes together. So we're gonna try to make it exactly, and we are gonna do our best to do just. All right, next rafter, let's get them going now. Let's get 'em out of this.
Is that maybe why?
Is that maybe why what?
Is that maybe why it was like that other cut was
Yeah.
a little?
Yeah, just because, you know, what it was on here, I mean, it was off of a minor, less than a tenth of a degree. Go ahead, blow that off. please.
Yeah.
Nothing moves back bad.
Everybody.
That's everything.
Oh, your pencil, bro. Yeah, it's got too much power.
How's that end look? You got any knots or anything weird down there?
I don't know if I can build that.
No, looks good. Looks good, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, here we go, guys and girls. No girls here. Oh, wait, Claire's here.
Yeah, she's on Zoom.
Not here, but she's here. What I'd really like to do is just cut, you know what, let's do that.
Hey,
Let's
you
cut all the
always say
ends. Nah, I mean, heck with it. We'll do a rafter at a time. Yeah, and be careful with this stuff. We don't want it bouncing around because it'll knock our settings off. And I want somebody up here with a tape to start throwing the tape on, right? Come on, somebody up here. Somebody holds, somebody grabs the tape. We're gonna do this together. We got all these hands here. There's no reason for me to do everything. And you guys feel comfortable enough to, can I have some light on? Thank you. Now, we could use our rafters as templates. We could do that. We could definitely do that. That might be a really good way to go. And faster, because it's not faster. Sure. Exactly. Exactly. All right, it's looking good. What do you mean?
I thought it wasn't against the fence, just like a year.
It is though.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. We're gonna put on here. Okay, put a rafter up. And let's use this for a template. Okay, that's gonna be our template. And we should probably crown these, but I didn't see a whole lot. Didn't see a whole lot of crown. How's that end looking? Good. I'll cut through a little bit of knot, so we'll take this right to it. Sitting up. The board's got some cup to it. All right.
Yeah.
Line those up. This is here when you're flush, Devin. Dead flush.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. And then we're gonna use this one to mark all of ours. So just hang on to that, that'll be. Yeah, try not to, we got enough of this, we can lift all the way. It's the fence, down flat. Take the line off. Take the line off when you mark like that, guys. Rafter.
Why do you pick the line?
Because you're going against an actual cut board, so I want to cut that line off.
That's like when you use the template.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, do you guys know Lululemon? Do you know that brand?
Yeah.
So, it's yoga togs for women, basically, right? But no, they got men's stuff. I told you guys about that the other day, right? I finally went and got a pair of pants I liked there. They're unbelievable, man. Yeah, they're comfy. They're unbelievably well made. They stretch in 4 directions. They're ABC pants. All their pants are ABC. You know what that is? Anti-ball crushing. Exactly. Fucking nailed it. So the sales girl, they're all girls, right? I go, so yeah, I want to get an ABC pants. She goes, you know what ABC means too, right? And she goes, no. Here, read it. I don't want to say it to you. But for $128.
It better be good.
High quality.
Yeah, $120. And the t-shirt, so I would never buy this stuff. My wife buys it for me, but the t-shirts are $48 a piece for a t-shirt. And the shorts are $68 a piece. So I took back 2 shorts that she bought me for, I guess, my birthday, and got 1 pair of pants and an $8.70 gift card. Yeah, they're expensive, but you know what? They wear like iron. I have like 3 pairs of their shorts. That's why I didn't want 2 more pair. And their t-shirts, and I mean, yeah, that's right. Oh, they're just unreal.
Are they durable?
Unbelievably durable, and they
Really?
they don't smell. I mean, you can wear them for 3 or 4 days. They have some wicking thing.
Sure
I'm
you
serious,
can.
man. You can wear this stuff for days and it doesn't smell. It starts to smell for about 2 or 3 days, then you wash them. And then if you don't dry them hot, you don't dry them hot. Okay, here we go. Template. Blow. Oh, where's my blower?
Here you go, buddy. Designated blower.
I knew it was coming. So
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. Okay, you're our flusher. Evan, do you want to block or anything to flush them up? Are you good with that?
Get that block right there. Okay.
Good. He'll tell us. He'll tell us. We're there?
Yeah.
It's a chop saw. Template. Everything's got the template I've got. One more. How many are we down to? 3?
4. It has to be 4.
4 more? Wow. Now you could, if you were banging this up, you could run all this stuff wild. You could buy 12s, buy 10s, and look for good ones, or like 10-1, maybe buy 12s and just run them all wild. That's the way most framers would do it. And then once it was all built, then they would snap a line and they'd run their cuts, and they get on a ladder and they just make a plumb cut. Just go on front. It's really the fastest way to do it. Just to hear it. Okay. You don't want to go too fast. You can feel it. So it's a bug. You don't want to go too fast. It won't do anything with the cut. It won't do anything with the machine. It won't do anything with the blade. It won't do anything to anybody. Ugliest rafter we got here. It's just rough. It's just rough. Damn. We've already cut our 2 10-footers. We cut those?
Yeah, those are lost, yeah, they're on the very bottom.
We cut those.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
No.
We haven't.
No, our 2 that we cut in half. That have.
Oh, yeah, we
exactly
are.
Yeah,
10 feet.
exactly 10 feet. but they're not
Exactly 10
bottom.
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
cut
the
those?
bottom ones.
Yeah, for these.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, the double rack, yeah.
Okay, okay. You everybody sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we're gonna be screwed if we didn't. And I'm just gonna measure just to be sure. Yeah, okay, I remember now. It all came back to me in a blinding flash. Here we go. Look at that way. Okay, where's my blower? See, I think that was our 10.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, shoot.
No, the 10s are on the bottom.
For sure?
Yeah.
I just cut too much.
I think you just spent too much, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's see what happens when you're working late at night in the dark. Yeah, that's gonna be, we're gonna have a short rafter. So let's do this. I'll just pick up a 10-foot stick. I'll select a 10-foot stick. We're not putting this up yet. So let's not put any short rafters up, even though you really couldn't see this because we're not gonna put a fascia on it. But if you sight it, you'll have one off. What do you think? Should we go with this? Pardon me?
How often is it?
It's like,
That's about here.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
It is. You have to shorten it up. And the problem with shortening it up is that, because we're gonna be, our 10-foot roofing is gonna just break right on our 10 feet. So let's not cut this one. We have rafters cut. Let's put this with our blocks, right? Put this with our blocks. I'm gonna need to get it. So put that with our blocks. Damn it. We got Carol's. Got off way too much.
this thing can go to overdrive.
What's that?
This thing can go to overdrive.
All right, here we go.
It's because when it has the angle, that's why you give it a little bit more. So you get 2 inches of play. Yeah, I think you cut a little too much. Was there at least a knot in there? That's cut off. No?
That may have been,
Whatever, it's done with.
It's done, it's over, it's short, and we've gone this far, taking great pains to do really clean work. It's, I don't wanna, what the hell, one of them will just be blah, 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 no, we're not gonna do that. We could say it's the Hopi way, right? You know that, right? You know what that is? The Hopi way? You know what that is?
Nope.
Any of my Zoom people at home know what the Hopi way is?
Yeah?
So.
No.
Hopis weave, right? Hopi weaving. They make rugs and stuff, weaving. And they always weave in, they build in an intentional flaw. And they build that in because what they're saying is that the perfection is not available in the physical plane. So they don't want to have perfection. So they build in intentional flaws. I think that's really cool. So anytime I mess something up, it's just the Hopi way. Man, I did that on purpose.
I wanted
All according to plan.
Yeah, this thing must have a
That
big
was the
wane
big
to
one.
it.
I think it's just right on the end there.
Yeah, it is right on the end there, but we'll get it. No big deal. Again, like I said, we're not gonna put a fascia on this, so, you know, the plumb cut. It's even close. This will be fine. Does that feel up? We didn't change the roller, right?
Nah.
No.
The rollers.
Nah, it's down there. Let's go. How many more?
These are 10.
Go small. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? No. That's a wrap. Okay, that was a box. So 2 more rafters to cut, and we'll be 1 shy, and that'll get us a 12-footer. We'll be golden.
The V's you have to cut right on the corner.
So get this.
These you have to cut right on the corner.
If I get a 10-footer. But no, not these. There's only 2 that we had to do that. Somebody take the tape.
These are the 10 footers.
Right. Well, why didn't somebody tell me that these were the 10-footers we already cut?
I just did it to these are the 10 footers.
No, they're not. They're 10 foot and 3/4. So we did get 10 foot and 3/4 out of it. So it is the 2 bottom ones. I knew it was the 2 bottom ones.
Oh, so the
So we can go a little. We can take a little bit. And we will take a little bit because it's 10 and 3/4. So we're
is
gonna
the
be
board
fine.
weren't exactly 20 foot or what?
No, they're 20 foot 1.5. We'll just put 1.5. Thank you for that. Okay, here we go. 1. Yeah. Watch out for that.
That happens occasionally.
It does, yeah. down there. Okay, so, yeah, these were our ones that we cut.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir, ball.
What's over there? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right on the,
It's that, then that's what, that I would get another board.
right on the money.
That one we're going to make it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And this one's also a shorty, right? God damn, I can't believe it. Start this morning, Chris.
Things happen.
God darn it.
We're all gonna die.
Yes, take that. Son of a gun.
The way to avoid that. The way to avoid that. Okay, we're gonna make it, drum roll. Who's got the drum?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no? Yes, no?
That's fun.
That's flush?
More.
Well, I guess we're buying 2 new boards.
Yeah, that's all right.
You can't get any more flush than that.
If I
Oh
got-
my God.
Or else it literally looks like this
Right.
6 piece.
It's still big deal.
You know, might as
It's
well
no big
buy
deal.
more.
Buy one, get one free.
I'll go tomorrow. I can't get someone to play golf with me tomorrow. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'll get those just.
You'll go tomorrow.
You are? Oh, yeah, that's not too bad, no.
I think it's kind of like.
There's nothing less fun than playing golf with somebody that can't play golf. In Germany,
You have an awful time.
in Germany, you can't play golf, golfing lessons. That's
That
right.
sounds like a
You can
British
go-
thing.
If you're not a golfer, you wanna learn golf, you go and learn golf on learning courses until you get a license. Now, it's only a 35, it's only a 35, 35 handicap.
Right? So that's good.
That's a, yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
not,
Block, that's not a good, right?
so
That's not bad.
That is good, yeah, that's not. Okay, so those are blocks, those are all slightly. We need to get 12s or 10-foot threes and make it right. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we're covered. We're gonna, go ahead and unplug me. Let's get, okay, so let's get this over here, and what stuff goes in. We're gonna keep that out there. This goes in, this goes in. Yeah, we're keeping it. We're leaving it out here. I'm gonna chop this, so this more. So that when we come to, we've done as if we did it. Gabrielle, don't forget your pencil and your tape. Claudia, don't forget your pencil and your tape. We're gonna leave this just like it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, take in, yeah, take in the routers, please. That should have stayed right where it was, because that's the. That's okay. You already put it, so it's-
I didn't vote.
I can help. Oh, good. You can always just run it right out. No big deal. So let's go in.
That was really lucky.
As a matter of
It's
fact,
like-
Wolf,
you didn't even see it.
Will, are we still on Zoom?
Yeah, you're still recording.
Didn't hear it, that's what matters.
Okay, so let's, you guys take those in,
Yeah.
put those on the table saw. And,
Did it say out here?
no, I took that into, please. We're just gonna roll this stuff out here. See that? We need to grab- No.
Light
Oh. Yeah. Okay, no, he uses that. That's part of the electrician class.
Yeah.
I don't know if he uses that. No.
He did like one.
Did he use that board?
Yeah, he used it like one week. Yeah, it was only 4 weeks. Oh, really? Yeah, he's gonna teach us, he's gonna teach us like someone with ball again. Or maybe the spring this year. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna come
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, it's-
I don't know, wait, I'll get
Yeah,
you
it's cool.
sticks.
He does electrical, plumbing, and everything.
Literally help
But
us.
I only did the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still got Zoom people, or they ready to go home?
I don't know. 12 participants, there's people.
Oh. Good. Good, good.
We're still here.
Good, good. So we're gonna go back in the classroom. We're gonna go back in the classroom for a few minutes. So hang with me. We're gonna get right back to it. Okay, here we go. Right back to it.
That's the.
That's for the mouse, yeah.
Can you plug that mouse in for me? I'll do it with one hand.
And this is,
Should we
wait,
just?
I gotta get out of here first. I'm just gonna leave.
This half.
Leave the meeting.